Hey everyone, Zazo here. Welcome to my channel. And who is the best Town Hall 7? Well, at the moment, we've got to give a shout out to Nate and Wildcard and Bilal. I can't really say that one. Checking out in the Savage 7 clan. So we've got now 4 Town Hall 7s that are holding that Legends badge. It is beautiful to see. And it could be because the 1 week shield was extended, or that these guys have been pushing for a long time and hit the right spot at the right time. And if you're coming to Savage 7, caution out there not to join the fake Savage 7 clan. As you can see, discovered to have a bot in their clan, and I don't even want to go near that, and I don't want you guys to go near that. Keep your accounts safe, keep them in clans that you know are safe. Don't go around to the Walmart brands. Make sure you stick to the originals. And, who is going to be the best Town Hall 7s in the world during this competition? I don't want to be one of those egotistical people. I'm a pusher. I've been pushing a 7 for a long time. I know how to attack 7s, but things change when you're only allowed to use certain level troops. I'll take any 7 any day of the week with max loons. Any day with air. However, now not able to use that max air, having to go to the level 4 loons for the war will make it a bit more interesting. The bases are becoming a little bit more unique. People seem to be trying to stick to those crazy designs that those 9s, 10s, 11s are pulling out with the anti 3-star bases, and they are making it a little bit more difficult, being that you do have lower CC. So I really think it's open to anybody out there. I don't think there is a best Town Hall 7, and I think it also depends on how you classify that. Like, are we saying the best Town Hall 7 is the Town Hall 7 that has the highest cups ever? Or are we saying the best Town Hall 7 is the one with the highest level, or the one that's been Town Hall 7 the longest, the one that has the most war stars, maybe the one that can attack 10's the best, 9's the best? I mean, personally, I think, and I'd love to set this up, but I think the best way to test who is the best Town Hall 7 would be to have, let's say, a Town Hall 9 and a 10, maybe even an 8 in a clan. Each 7 will join the clan. They're not allowed to review any of the replays that are in the log. They must immediately attack each base, the 8, the 9, the 10. And we'll take a percentage of each one of those bases, and we'll look at everybody's attacks at the end, and we'll see who got the most stars, who got the most percentage and stars together. And that would kind of demonstrate, perhaps, who is the best Town Hall 7. But I don't think that anybody can say who's the best Town Hall 7 just because we're going in a Town Hall 7v7 war. It will be interesting. I mean, I'd love to say that I'm going to win this thing, but, it's all in how them dragons go. There's a bit of a fine line. However, somebody else out there has made a comment on who they think the best Town Hall 7 is as far as records and pushing going, and we will get to that, don't you worry. So with this tournament, it does start this weekend. Saturday morning will be the first day, and Sunday will be the second day. I'm hoping to make it through. This will be the first time that I've actually been able to not be at work. I was in the Town Hall 5 tournament and the Town Hall 6 tournament. Unfortunately, I was at work for both of those, so it was a little bit hectic trying to load my loads, drive, unload, do all the paperwork while simultaneously attacking, having to stop while driving down the highway because it was attack time. And so it'll be nice. I'll at least be able to be relaxed. I'll be able to, actually look at the base longer than just a quick glance, because in the other ones it was pretty much, okay, war started, you guys figure out who you're taking, and I'll take the one that's left. And that's kind of what went down. So at least this time I'll be able to actually look at the base for a while, study it, figure it out, and hopefully we'll be able to do good enough to keep some people proud out there and have a little bit of pride for the Savage name. There's going to be a lot of competition. I mean, there's a lot of guys. I know a lot of 7s. I'm friends with almost all the 7s, or at least I'd like to think we're somewhat friendly towards each other. We're all in the same pushing community, so I usually encourage others. I don't like ones that are egotistical, overconfident, conceited. I generally try and stay away from those people altogether. But again, I mean, for the most part, the 7s I know, I mean, even though we do war, we're mostly push 7s. I mean, that's most of the bases we see. Okay, yeah, we war, we get to attack 2 7s, and then, for the next 3 days, every base we see is a 9 and 10. So, I mean, we're mostly up on the 9s and the 10s. So we got all these pushing guys that are coming up with the Town Hall 7s that are coming into this thing thinking they're going to do just great because, they war a little bit and they've pushed their 7. They've had their 7s for a long time. But I don't know how it's going to go. We'll see. Oh, yeah, and about that, let's check out the world record-holding Town Hall 7 at the moment. Congratulations for the second Town Hall 7 Legends, despite the fact it was over-cheated since the update 1 week shield open to 4,700, 1 day plus 2 day reduced. That can be shield like 10 days without defense. Laugh out loud. It was a good effort. Now, Plasma said, bro, you could have just said congratulations, and I agree with that absolutely. But while we're on that, why don't we just think about that for a second? Let's see. I pushed in 2014 and 2015, and when I went all the way from 3,200 up to 4480s, I had no 1 week shields available. 1 week shields stopped being available for me, my friend, at 3,200s. And then eventually when I was high enough, they brought them up to like 3,700s, but I was way higher than that already, so I still didn't get them. Then to 4,100s, I still didn't get them. Then when they finally brought them back and it was just time that I could possibly use a 1 week shield, Diana happened to use one first, got to 4,500, snipes were taken away, and the whole system was a mess for a while. Now, talking about walls taking down, myself taking the world record and then taking the 4K wall and then the 4,300 and the 4,400. Then we've got Looney, the first 4,600, 4,700, Heist, the first female 4,700, Looney, first 4,800. Then we've got Star-Lord King, the first 4,900 Town Hall 7. Then we had Town Hall 7s make it to 4,990s. And then you came and got a few extra cups on a lucky little run. And now you want to degrade other people's records by telling them that they had a 1 week shield. Well, I'm sorry. Not only did you not break any wall, but pushing a Town Hall 7 to 4,700 is a joke right now. So you pretty much had 300 cups to go. You can get to 4690s, throw on that 1 week shield. Actually, you can get to 4690s, throw on the 1 day, the 2 day, the 1 week, stack them all up as that. Raid through those, then by the end of that, you can have your 1 day back at least. Sometimes if you're lucky, you'll get that 2 if done right while waiting on time, yada, yada, yada. So you can, again, get quite amount of sessions from 4690 up to 49, up to 5K, while just riding safely on shields. And again, it's always about defense out there, people. I can't get past the 47 wall at the moment. I mean, I should be able to easily, but my last defense, I was whaled. My next session, I saw 3 bases, 3 Town Hall 10s, not worth 20 cups total. Yet my defense was higher than all of that combined. You can't do nothing like that at times. And an honest and truthful Town Hall 7 will tell you, it's going to take a lot of luck. It's going to take time, luck, and patience. That's what you're going to need to do to push the record, to be the best at pushing the record. What you're going to need to do to be the best at getting the ESL tournament, I don't know. It's going to be the same kind of thing. I mean, I've been working with these dragons for a long time. You got to be a little bit slow. You got to work them troops. And I think that's where there's kind of an issue right now on tiebreakers are going to be decided on the fastest attack times, and I don't necessarily think that's a good thing to focus on. I think it's better to focus on getting the 3-star than it is worrying about how quick you can get the 3-star. I think that is going to get some people into trouble, so we'll see what people are going to do. I'm going to be just taking my time, taking my distractions, funneling my dragons in, and worrying about the 3-star, not the time. So hopefully, we'll see all you guys out there. Good luck to everybody in it, and I hope I hope I win, but I hope you guys win too. See you guys out there. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Peace. Love you all.